I did not expect to film another video today. However, I saw that Jimmy Butler requested a trade from the Miami Heat. So we'll get into that on the other side. I'm Stephen Connor, and you're tuning into the Stephen Connor Show. What's going on? Today is a day upload day because Jimmy Butler, late last night, decided to request a trade from the Miami Heat. Not come as a surprise to anyone. It's been rumors for the last, I believe, couple of months. Sham swore up and down that he was right. Jimmy Butler's agent, the Heat organization, everybody was wrong and he was right, and it looks like he was. Last night, the Miami Heat got schmacked by the Indiana Pacers, and after the game, Jimmy Butler did an interview and he just said, basically, I want to trade without saying I want to trade, because he can't do that or else he'll get fined. But he basically said that his joy is gone from playing basketball, and he wants to go somewhere else, because anywhere else he'll hopefully get his joy back, and he just doesn't have joy here anymore. And after that, it came out that he requested a trade. I believe the main places he would prefer to go are the Mavericks, which maybe they trade for him. I don't really know how. The Phoenix Suns, which I know. Bradley Beal makes a lot of money, and we'll get into a lot of money in a second. Then you have the Golden State Warriors, which they might do it. They're the only ones I could actually see who will actually do it. So those are his preferred destinations. And this all started because the Miami Heat wouldn't pay Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler wanted to make like $50 million a year, and he thought the Heat would pay him it, give him the extension, and they did not. They decided not to do that. And I understand both sides. Pat Riley has been doing this for years now. I mean, he let Dwayne Wade walk, for God's sake. But Jimmy Butler is older, and I wouldn't want to pay him $50 million a year now, so I understand. But from Jimmy Butler's perspective, from his side of things, it's like, yeah, I deserve $50 million after what I've done for this franchise. You see, before he came, the Heat were okay. They made the playoffs a couple of times, but nothing too serious. Then he got here and he took them to the finals 2 times. And if you looked at those rosters before the season, you looked at them and you said, hey, wait a minute, this team's not going to go to the finals. But guess what Jimmy Butler did? He was able to take them to the finals twice, and he went on some crazy runs. 2020, when they went in the bubble, that was an amazing run as well. He outplayed LeBron in the NBA Finals, and right then and there is when Pat Riley was like, should have been like, hey, wait a minute. We got something special here with Jimmy Butler. We need to take advantage of this. We need to get him some help. We need to find another superstar, another player who will make us certified contenders. And do that. His whole time there, I've saw constant rumors about different players, this, that, and the third. Just never traded for anyone. They never got anyone to come to Miami. The Dame rumors I remember the most, and they failed then. They have got him some solid role players. I mean, Kyle Lowry really helped him while he was still good before he fell off the wagon. PJ Tucker, Jay Crowder. They went to the finals with Jay Crowder. They had some other interesting people, undrafted people. Then they had Terry Rozier, who they recently traded for, which is very interesting. And he's always had Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo. Hero is currently having his best season, and Bam Adebayo is trying to find himself right now. But still, those people have always been there. Kevin Love, And so Jimmy Butler never really got that star he needed, that second star. He never got the extra help he needed. No matter who it was, they never went out. They never were able to get him any help. So that's another reason why he was leaving. But the Jimmy Butler era is going to be remembered by me for being to me, this was a good era. Did they win a title? No. Jimmy Butler should go down in history as one of the top 10 best Miami Heat players of all time for what he was able to do in such a short time. He took them to the finals twice. He beat the one-seeded Bucks twice on them runs. He made the Sixers look in the mirror, the Bucks look in the mirror, and he made the Celtics look in the mirror after they were the 8th seed and they went to the finals and they beat us in the Eastern Conference Finals that year. It made us look in the mirror. He was like, hey, what do we need to do differently? The fact that he was able to get those teams to go to the finals is absolutely insane to me. Like I said, I watched him outplay LeBron in the 2020 finals, but LeBron had the better team. And then once again, when it came to the 2023 NBA finals, the Nuggets were just a way better team. Just way better. And there was no way they were going to lose to the Miami Heat. I don't think anyone but Heat fans thought they had a chance. And that's the truth. And that's just how it felt the whole time. I really do wonder what would have happened if Pat Riley would have got Jimmy Butler some help. But like I said, they don't want to pay Jimmy Butler the $50 million a year. It makes sense from both sides. It makes sense why they won't pay him, and it makes sense why he thinks he should get paid. But like I said, one of the teams he wants to go to was the Phoenix Suns, and I believe Bradley Beal makes $50 million a year. And I just don't think, number one, he's going to want to go there because he has a no trade clause for some reason and $50 million a year. And they're not going to want to pay, if they don't want to pay Jimmy Butler that, they're not going to want to pay Bradley Beal that much money. Now, Jimmy Butler, those are his preferred destinations, but he's also said that he doesn't care where he goes, apparently, anywhere but Miami. So I'm starting a petition that we get Jimmy Butler to go to the Detroit Pistons. I want to see him go to the Pistons. I want to see him go to the Wizards and take them to the NBA Finals. But that's it for me, y'all. You let me know what your thoughts down below, whether or not you think Jimmy Butler is worth $50 million at this point. You let me know your thoughts on his Heat legacy. And you also let me know, where do you think he will be traded to? He might not be traded to the end of the year or the offseason, but I don't think they should wait that long. You don't want to keep somebody there who doesn't want to be there any longer. It's going to sour the locker room. And like I said, Tyler Hero is balling out, man. We need to give him some more respect. But guess what? We're not, because we've been dealing with the Jimmy Butler saga. Like I said, this is nothing new for Pat Riley. He has trouble paying his stars when they get older. And if he wasn't going to do it with D-Wade, what makes you think he was going to do it with Jimmy Butler? Alrighty, y'all. Until next time. Stephen Kyle.